Indeed, though. But look what we've got coming, though. I like it. Look, we've got coming. We got Campbell Hatton. We got Matthew Hatton as well in the building. What's going on, guys? How are we?
Doing you okay?
Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Campbell, how you been, brother?
Good, mate. Good.
Looking forward to this one against Lukowski?
Yeah, can't wait now. It's a bit of a step up, but yeah, looking forward to it.
Exciting times ahead, mate. You know, you've got a brilliant platform here to shine on. You've got your uncle right next to you, you know, a vast amount of experience himself, and then obviously your father will come in. So, what are you looking to perform? What are you looking to gain from this fight tomorrow?
More of the same, really. I think my debut, like, squeaky bum time on it, and
it was squeaky bum time for me.
Yeah,
I was watching. I think we all had a bit of squeaky bum time because we all love you, Campbell. Everyone was like, okay, let's see.
So like, it'd been a mad week. So in my second fight, like, I just felt a lot more calm, a lot more relaxed, and I feel like I boxed a lot better then because I kept my composure, and I just want to do the same again. I feel this time round a bit stronger again, a bit fitter again, sharper, and even more relaxed. So just think more big improvements.
Matthew, you must
better each time.
Yeah, sorry, Cam. Matthew, you must have seen these obviously improvements in training camp. What are we looking to get out of this third fight?
Again, it's just as long as we see consistent improvement. You know, he's a young fighter. That's what we should see from a young fighter coming through. You know, I'm seeing big improvements in the gym, and it'll take time to see what Campbell can do. Probably when the rounds get longer. I'm seeing Campbell improving every day in the gym. So again, as long as I see an improvement on Saturday, I just say to Campbell, just relax, go in there, enjoy yourself. And Campbell's a good fighter, and we're going to see that in the coming years.
Is there a weight division that you're set on, or do you just feel like you're going to see what happens with the weight and how you grow into certain things? Because a lot of fighters, you see, they want to attach themselves to a certain weight division, even early on. How do you feel? What's the weight division? What's the one you want to go down?
I think I can make a decent cruiser.
Hey, lad, you pick on someone your own size. I don't need that, mate.
So I think...
Listen to your dad. Listen to your dad's nutrition plan.
Yeah.
You'll soon be there.
No, I think the weight I'm at now, lightweight, I think I'm sort of trapped between. I think I'm just too big for super featherweight. It'd take a bit too much to get down to. Well. And like I say, I'm growing, so I think I'll grow into a solid lightweight, and I think my future will pretty much stay at that, to be honest.
That's exciting to hear, and you know that you're looking.
It is. What's the pressure, though, carrying the Hatton name? Obviously, you got your uncle here, former European champion, challenged for a world title, and your dad, look, we all loved your dad and know what he achieved. Do you feel like there's added pressure because of that?
Yeah, there is, and there'll always be that pressure, but I think with each fight, it's like the norm to me now. I'm dealing with it better, and it's not as much of a shock. So this time, it's like water off a duck's back now. I'm not bothered. It's like there's always like you're going to have the eyes on me, and I know I've always got to be my best, but it's a bit of a motivator for me. Like, I know, like you get a stick off the armchair pundits, don't you?
Not me, I know this isn't an armchair, this is the sofa.
Don't worry about that, mate, it'll come. And pressure's actually a good thing early on in your career. Matthew, how does it feel training your nephew? Is it because you're training a number of fighters now, and to be fair, I want to get this out there. Billy Graham always said you would make a fantastic coach. He said you was very diligent in the gym. Me and Kerry Case were talking last week, and he said Matthew was always going to be a brilliant coach. Is it harder training him because he's your nephew? There's emotional attachment there, or is it easier?
Again, it's one of those things. Me and Campbell's always been very close since he was a kid. So I remember when he had his debut in Gibraltar. You know, I was very proud and stuff like that. And it's easy to get emotional. His family at the end of the day. But I'm close to all the fighters that I train, and sometimes it gets to that stage where you've just got to step outside of the box and sort of like take my uncle's hat off and put my coach's hat on. And so far, it's worked really well. But Campbell's a great fighter to train. He's got a tremendous work ethic that's been inbred in him from me and his dad, and I wish I had a gym full like Campbell. Great work ethic, fun to train, and he's got some good days in front of him.
I remember when you were fighting. Oh, good looking. We're going to get to that. That's a little hint of what's coming. I remember when you were fighting, and you and Ricky, and they'll all show pictures of your mum and dad, nervous ringside, screaming, throwing every punch. Who's the more nervous Hatton watching him fight?
I'd say probably his dad, because again, I just try and step back and watch him at far. But I know his dad gets really nervous, as he was watching me fight. But I've got a lot of confidence in Campbell, and seeing how well he prepares does fill me with confidence.
It's nice.
What's the kind of timescale you're looking at? So 5 years from now, Matthew, where do you see this going? Where do you see Campbell going, or what?
I told you, cruiserweight.
But where do you... And no one likes to put timescales on it, but if you just look out there and think 5 years' time, you want to be amongst this or amongst that, do you have any kind of visions like that, or are you taking it one step at a time?
Yeah, I think you always have a set plan, Tony, don't you? How you'd like things to pan out, or you expect them to pan out. But you can be flexible in boxing, can't you? Seeing how they're doing against the opposition that they're facing. And like you touched on him before about the pressure for Campbell, there is big pressure. There's big pressure for all top fighters like, you know, Tony and all the guys fighting at the top level. That's where we want Campbell to be. Boxing is such a hard sport. If we didn't think he could get to a very good level, we'd tell him to do something else. So I think it's good in a way he's coming in against opposition. He should be beaten as long as he performs. If he doesn't perform, you can soon come unstuck in this game, as I've learnt myself. But as long as he applies himself properly, he's going to get used to the pressure in there with opponents that he should be beating, and that will stand him in good stead for when he does get to that high level.
Indeed. Like, this is the question for both of you now. We see so many fighters making comebacks, right? We're seeing Oscar De La Hoya versus Vitor Belfort. Miguel Cotto is coming back against Marquez. Would you come back, and what would you say if your dad said he wants to have a little knock around?
Asking what weight? Not seeing light welter, is it?
No,
would you do it, Matt?
Do you know what? Someone asked me that today, and for a good cause against the right kind of opponent, I would do it. But I don't crave boxing now. I'm really happy doing me training. I think everything has a shelf life. I had a long career. It has ran its course, and I miss the excitement of fight night. Do I miss the day-to-day?
You're not old though, Matt. You're not old.
Not old, no. I could do it, but I certainly don't look for it. If the right opportunity come out, I'd never say no. But again, unlike most fighters, I'm quite happy in retirement. You know, boxing has always... You do hear a lot of people say bad things, how boxing's only ever given to me. I enjoyed every step along the way, and very fortunate. So no, I don't get the itch to fight again. Everything has its shelf life, and that's where I am now, on the shelf.
That's so refreshing to hear. A fighter who's appreciative of boxing, because all we ever hear, Matt, is the sob stories and fighters whinging and negative towards it. Oh, I got robbed, I got ripped off. But today you say that. I mean, I feel exactly the same as yourself. Every dog has its day.
I don't know, Tony. You're losing a bit of weight for something. I don't know what's going on.
It's for something, but don't worry about that.
The weight's coming up, Tony.
But it's just nice to hear, because I say boxing gets trashed an awful lot, and to hear a former fighter and a brilliant fighter, a former European champion, you've been in with the big names, that's the biggest the sport has at the moment. So to hear you talk like that, you know, it's refreshing, it's different, and I'm made up to see it. All
right, we've got the Hattons here. We've got to play a little game with the Hattons. Okay. Always got to play a little game, and it involves this bad boy as well, if the hat fits. So what this is going to be interesting, right? So I'm going to be Ricky.
Okay.
Matty, my wonderful hat, is going to start with you.
No problem.
Let's see how it fits. It fits perfectly.
Hey, have you seen the film Uncle Buck?
Yeah.
Right, so I've got Ricky's here. What we're going to do, a couple of questions for you, and the hat will go on, whoever answers the question correctly. Who is the funniest Hatton?
Campbell Hatton.
Take the hat, Campbell. Let's take yours off. Pass the... Oh, that fits good, that does.
Mate.
500 quid, it's yours after. 500.
Right. Who's got the most punching power?
Campbell Hatton.
Matt? Matt?
Well, we will soon find out. We'll soon find out. We will see in the future.
Find out tomorrow evening as well, won't we? This is a good one. Biggest Man City fan?
Well, it's going to be me, isn't it?
I would say Ricky.
It's got to be Ricky. Pass it back, Ricky. Pass the cat back. It's a bit weird, that, isn't it? Ricky. Yeah.
Right. This is a good one.
Best
dancer.
Best dancer.
I've seen your arm.
I've seen him dancing. I see him at the party. I'm giving that one, Matt.
Go on.
I get a bit of stage fright now. I've been seeing Ricky's video in Vegas last year.
I've seen it.
That's going to take some beating.
We'll keep Ricky. Without
doubt, give him a poll.
Right, go on then. All right, I know you guys are all, you're hard men. Most likely, though, to cry during a movie.
Swinging brick, everyone tells me.
I'd say Campbell if it's a horror.
There you go, Campbell.
His mum still tucks him in. You've seen him with his lunchbox before.
All right.
Right.
Well, go on, this is an interesting one, this one.
The biggest heartthrob in school. Who's the ladies' man
Who's the ladies' man at school?
Hey, I had a nipper when I was bleeding 17.
Yeah, I've got to give him that, mate. You can't argue with that. Fair play.
That one.
Fair play.
All right, bonus question, this final one, and thank you so much for doing this. Name something that irks you about the other. Ooh. What really teases you off about your dad and your uncle?
What do they do?
He's in control of what I do in the gym. He can get the bar bag out, can't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
That annoys him. What annoys you about Matthew? Sorry, Campbell.
He has got better, actually. His timekeeping used to be terrible, but give him a little
punctuality.
Yeah. I am a stickler for that, but to be fair, he's a really good listener, Campbell, and he sorted himself out, so... no, but that was it. He can be late every now and again.
I want to change, man.
Yeah? All right, keep the hat. The Hattons, thank you so much for joining us. Campbell, Matthew, good luck as well on tomorrow night.